Well, hey there, Francine. How are you?
Hi, how's it going, Beth?
I'm good. I'm good. So my name is Beth Fahey. I'm a professional EOS implementer, and this is my good friend, Francine Lasky. And Francine, why don't you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Sure. I currently am a Vistage Chair. Vistage is the world's largest group for executives, helps them build themselves into the best selves for both their families, their businesses, and their communities. So I currently lead 3 groups, all of busy executives who get together once a month in order to help solve their common issues.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of issues recently, haven't we?
We have. It's been a lot of unique issues that we've never had to deal with before.
Yeah, so what's been your biggest revelation?
Wow, the biggest revelation, I think, is that everybody can use a group in order to solve some of these issues. I mean, it can be the smallest thing to the largest thing. I have one member who just put it out an email that says one of the members in the group helped her to get her loan from the government. Her bank was not working with her, and yet another member gave them their bank, and it all worked out and really literally saved their business. And it can be the smallest things, like just an ear to listen. Business owners feel so alone at this point, both physically alone and emotionally alone, because sometimes you just can't talk to your people. You have to make a lot of really hard decisions. I'm sure you're facing the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the great thing about peer groups is that you have each other to lean on. And what I discovered before I had joined a peer group was I felt very lonely. You know, that phrase, it's lonely at the top.
Yep.
I felt very lonely as a business owner, and it was a great place to go and just essentially know that you're not alone and to get help where, like you said. So, you know, I teach EOS, of course, we talk about it all the time, but you've been exposed to lots of different operating systems over the years. What is it that you like the most about EOS in particular?
It's interesting because I was also a business owner, owned a small medical device company. We had not an EOS system, but I've been exposed to EOS through most of the people in my Vistage group. The thing I love about it is everybody who uses it has kind of that it's a framework, right? Who is supposed to be doing what they're supposed to be doing? Why are they doing it? When is it due? How are they supposed to accomplish it? That is so set out and so clear in EOS that it makes management so much easier for everyone.
Yeah, it's actually a lot simpler,
It
isn't
is.
it?
It is. It's easier to manage. It may seem harder, I think, at the outset, but certainly so much smoother once you get that done.
Yeah, and I think that's why the process takes a couple years to really fully implement all the way throughout the company, because just like any process, anything that is worthwhile, basically, it takes time. And even though we live in this super fast environment these days and everything's in an instant, it takes the human brain a while to adjust to the process and to essentially rewire your brain for how you're going to manage in the future. Having said that, the system is actually simple. What's hard about it is that it requires consistency, and people aren't always, on top of it when it comes to being consistent.
For sure, especially business owners, I think, who like to get it done today, right? The thing I like about EOS is there is a plan. Like, it may seem like you're making incremental progress at the beginning, kind of like COVID, right? Like, it's got that slope to it, but you know where you're going eventually. Like, all of this pain or thought process, whatever it is that you're going to have to go through, you know it's going to come out great because it's a formula, right? You're going to get there.
Right. The end is in sight. I promise.
The end is in sight. Right. Exactly. Exactly. That makes it easier for business owners. At least it did for me when I was a business owner.
And you have to believe that, right? It's the Stockdale paradox, so you have to believe that things are going to get better, and you have to convey that. So anyway, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk to me today. I really love how Vistage and EOS work together. It's kind of like a dovetail sort of thing.
It is nice.
EOS works with a leadership team, which eventually rolls out to the entire company, but the leaders themselves need a place to go. And I think that Vistage is a great opportunity to do that. So
absolutely. Again, and I love that different EOS people can learn from each other as well. Different ways that they can, kind of face those challenges you talked about.
Yeah.
So
all
thanks,
right,
Beth.
Francine. You're welcome. Thanks for meeting with me.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.